Hi, welcome friends. My name is Sue Hegg, and I am a veteran homeschool mom and a learning specialist. I want to welcome you to this course on the 6 steps to planning a homeschool for kids with special needs. You may be a parent who's just starting to think about homeschooling, but you have no idea where to turn and how to start. This is a good course for you. You may also be a homeschooler who's already started, but you have a kid with a diagnosed or undiagnosed special learning need, and you've hit a wall or a glitch, and you're not sure how to change it or how to make it more effective. This course is also for you. We are going to unpack the 6 steps to planning a homeschool for unique learners, and we're going to base it off of the Learning Plan Success Kit. You may have found the Learning Plan Success Kit on my blog or on social media, or I've sent it to you. We're going to go in much more detail and in depth on how each of those steps work. So in this intro video, I want to first of all let you know who I am, so you know that the information that I'm giving you is actually something that will actually work. And secondly, I want to outline the course so that you know where we're headed. So I've been a teacher for over 30 years. I have multiple graduate degrees in elementary education, speech communication, special education. Most of my studies have centered around how people learn, how we take in information, how we store it in memory, and then how we use that information to either do learning at school or to do work. I'm also a veteran homeschool mom. I have 4 kids. 3 of them I homeschooled all the way through with my husband, and 2 of them have dyslexia, and 1 is academically gifted. And our 4th child is an adopted foster child with multiple special needs. And I know the things that I'm telling you in this course are things that I've lived and had to struggle and deal with as we've gone through our homeschool journey. So let's talk about what's going to happen in this course. We're going to talk about 6 steps. The first step is how to be legal and do the record keeping. Don't worry. The second part is the big picture on why you are planning to homeschool and how others have found there's typical homeschool approaches. Those of us who have unique learners end up being kind of unique ourselves. So how do you take those typical approaches and find the curriculum that will match your child's needs? Then we're going to turn to looking at the learning profile. How do we figure out how our kids learn? And we're going to talk about the developmental domains, and then we're going to take that into a simple checklist. I'll walk you through the process on how you can find your child's strengths and weaknesses that will actually convert into searching for curriculum that more likely matches what you need. And we'll also look a little more in depth at a strengths and weaknesses profile graph that might be helpful, especially if your kids have had a formal diagnosis from either a school district, a psychologist, or a neuropsychologist. If you haven't, don't worry, you can use that graph too and go a little more in depth on how your child learns too. In the 4th step, we're going to look at goals and challenges. We're going to look at how do you write a goal so that you can celebrate those little incremental steps of success, because a lot of times our kids don't make the big progress that other learners do. How do you develop a learning plan that will actually work for your homeschool? And then how do you anticipate the obstacles? Because trust me, if you've got unique learners like I do, there's going to be hurdles to overcome and obstacles that we've got to figure out how to get around. In the 5th step, we're going to talk about the actual implementation or the actual doing of the homeschool. And how do we juggle it all? How do you be a teacher and a parent and run a household and do school at the same time? How do you do it all? And we'll talk about structuring time and space. We'll talk about motivation, how to deal with behaviors in our kids, and how do you improve attention. And of course, we're going to talk about a little bit about how to sustain doing the household chores and keeping it all together. In the sixth step, we're probably going to talk about the most important piece, and that's taking care of you, because you are it. And we'll talk about how to prevent burnout, how to sustain for the long haul so that your homeschool can be the most successful that you can make it. We'll also talk about how you can have support through the Unique Learners community and from me. So welcome you to the course. I hope you get some good tips and ideas out of it. If you ever have any questions, you're welcome to email me or send me a message, and I'll try to help you as best I can. All right, well, enjoy and let's get going. Bye.